In this video, I'm going to reveal the one critical mistake that could ruin your creative business in 2024, how you can avoid making that mistake, and how you can also pivot your business to stay ahead of the curve. Now, this proven method has not only just been used by other creatives out there, I've also used this to build my own successful online business. But first, I want to share with you what are some of those early warning signs that your business might be heading towards failure. So imagine this, you've just started your online creative business, you notice a drop in the engagement in your content, or you notice a drop in your sales, or even an increase in the customer feedback that you're receiving. Now, I personally experienced this in my first online business when I noticed a drop in the engagement on my videos and I noticed a significant decrease in my sales. Now, it took me a while to actually realize that there was a bigger underlying issue here, but once I implemented some of these strategies that I'm going to share with you, I saw a significant increase in my engagement and my overall sales as a result. Now, before we dive into that number one reason, I want to share with you two other strategies that are going to massively help you avoid exactly the scenario that I've just spelt out, but they're also going to help you avoid the number one reason why creative businesses fail. Now, you might be wondering, how can you avoid making these mistakes in your own creative online business? Now, when I started out, I focused heavily on creating content, but I failed to deliver any real value to my audience. I didn't really understand what it is that they're struggling with or the pain points that they needed to overcome. And by the end, my content had really stagnated and my engagement had plummeted as a result. So how can you avoid doing this or making these mistakes in your business? Well, simply you can do this by going to your audience and understanding what is it that they're really struggling with. I talk about that a heap on this channel, but this is why it's super important, because if you're not delivering on what people are really struggling with, then you're going to be making very generic content that really isn't targeting anyone. Another option is to actually look at what your competitors are doing and look at the sort of content that they're making and that's successful for them, because you might share very similar audience types. So you can use that as a sort of inspiration or a guide to creating your own content. And you can even read the comment section from the content that they may have posted to really understand what it is that those people are really struggling with. Now, even if your videos are delivering real value to people, you might be missing out on another crucial aspect of creating videos and content. And that is to create content which ultimately sells a digital product. My early attempts at creating a lead magnet were weak, and my digital products didn't really solve a core issue for my target audience. Now, to avoid making this mistake, you can follow these three simple steps. First is to create a lead magnet with something of irresistible value. Now, you need to really understand what it is that your target audience is struggling with and create a lead magnet, which is just a simple free download product. In exchange, you're going to get their email and put them through an email sequence. I have videos talking exactly about this, but the biggest reason why people are not signing up for your lead magnet is because that's obviously something that's not of irresistible value to them. It needs to really solve a core issue or something that they're struggling with. Step two is to focus on your digital product. Now, this is where I see most students go wrong, which is they create a digital product which really doesn't solve anything. It needs to be very targeted at solving a really core issue, just like your lead magnet does. And you need to make sure you have a really solid lead magnet and digital product in combination. You need both of them in order to create an effective sales funnel. Now, the third step is not only just creating your funnel, but really refining your funnel over time. Now, it's one thing just to create a funnel and then just let it run, but you need to keep refining it all the time. Look at that engagement. This is where I use programs like Kajabi, which I promote on this channel, because it really helps you dive into the analytics and understand what people really want to learn. Even if you don't go to those people directly, you can see from the analytics what people are interested just in the sort of content that they're reading or engaging with through your website, blogs, or even your email funnels. Now, all of these strategies I talk about in more detail in my free mini workshop, which you can watch down below. And in that, I go through how to actually concept your digital product, find that target market, or understand what that product is, or what issue it's really solving for your target market, creating that product, and then actually launching that product. So if you're interested in learning more about this process, then watch my free mini workshop down in the description below. And that's really going to help you either refine the digital products that you already have up and running, or it's going to help you launch your first digital product. So now you have a better understanding of how to deliver value through your content, build an effective sales funnel and lead magnet. But do you understand who it is that you're actually targeting? Now, this is the single biggest reason why I see so many online creative businesses fail, is because they don't understand who it is that they're actually targeting. They're just trying to make videos or content that targets everyone. Now, I made this mistake plenty of times when I first started out because I didn't do any proper research into who my actual target audience is. Now, you might already be using Instagram DMs or have a comment section in wherever you're posting content. You can simply ask the question, who are these people? You know, what it is that they're actually struggling with? What are the things that they want to learn? Understanding who those people are critical to making content and digital products that's going to best engage with those people. Now, another option that I've discussed on this channel, if you don't have very many followers, or if you've just started out, is by creating a digital avatar. Now, an avatar just involves you basically writing down all of the things like the list of age, interests, what are their hobbies, you know, what do these people do for a living? You really want to try and think deep about what is it that these people, you know, who these people are, and what is it that they really value most. Now, by doing this process, you're going to end up with a bunch of information that you can then use to create all of your content or future content and digital products around. So once you better understand that, everything around your creative business, from your lead magnets to digital products to all of the content that you make, is better going to resonate with that specific target market and target audience. Now, this is really just the first steps of really building out your online business. Now, I recommend watching this video next, and that walks you through the entire process of how I actually work out how to create those avatars, right through to really understanding who that target market is and creating and building a community around that. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.